Good morning guys, today I'm going to do a review on my CB500X. I've changed the front sprocket over, so for those of you that aren't into your motorcycles or nothing, that's what this one's all about. So for those of you that are, you can stay and watch. Hi guys, why wouldn't you want to come to Thailand? Huh? Look at this. Awesome. Come visit. The rubber insert on it does stop a bit of vibration on the bike. Not that there was an awful lot of it, but on long journeys I noticed you'd get like a little bit of numb sensation, you know, through the thighs and sort of stuff. But here, no, nothing. So I've got my camera set up on here, like so, and let's see how it goes. So I thought I'd pull over a lovely picturesque setting. Here we go. And just talk a little bit more about the bike, really. I mean, obviously there's no physical differences that you can see, but obviously the magic happens in here. New chain and sprocket. Yeah, so what it does for me, again, it may not be everybody's cup of tea. The thing is, you can change it. I brought it off of eBay. I think it's about 20 quid with a rubber insert, and friends brought it over for me. So when it had its service, I had it changed over there and then. So for me, it just feels like normally when I would ride the bike, and I've done 60,000 kilometres on my CB500X, it felt as if I was always searching for that sixth gear when it was already in it. But now it doesn't feel like that. It feels it's got longer legs. So for that, it's worth it alone. I think it cruises at a lower RPM. When you pull away, the first gear normally was a quick first gear, pull away, broop, and straight into second. This one's got a little bit of a longer stretch on it, and for slower riding, then yes, it does help. The downside, for those of you that worried about the top speed, you lose a little bit of top end in it. I mean, I normally, I'm about 100 kilometers an hour, maybe 110 kilometers an hour, sometimes 120 kilometers an hour, and that's fast enough for me. But you guys that want to go like 150 or whatever it may be, maybe it's not for you. But I always ride most probably 60% of my ability, so if something happens, you've got 40% of your ability to get out of it. If you're riding at 95, 98% of your ability, if something goes wrong, you've got 5% or 2% to get out of it. That's my theory. May not be the right theory, but it works for me. And if you're worried about top end, really, again, it's supposed to be a dual purpose bike, an ADV. I've been everywhere on it in Thailand, 60,000 kilometers, and if you're more like, you're on top end and racing around like that, then maybe I can suggest you buy yourself a sports bike if you're worried about that. But for me, this bike ticks all the boxes. A lot of people say it's underpowered, it's this, that and the other. Everybody to their own. This bike has got me loads of places in Thailand with me and my wife on the back of it, and me on my own. Day rides, week rides, been on the road for 3.5, 4 weeks, and she's a great bike, I think, as an all-rounder. My friends have got, one of my friends has got the new 2019 model with the bigger front wheel. It's got adjustable preload on the suspension, and which this afternoon or tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust my rear suspension. I think the factory setting is on a 3, 1 being the softest, 9 being the hardest. I think I'm going to move it up to about a 7, I think, because I've got the panniers on it, and one of my panniers contains tools, compressor, tyre fixing stuff, waterproof, so it's not super heavy, but I would have put it up onto 7 most probably and see where I go, maybe adjust it up or down a little bit on that. So yeah, but all in all, I would recommend the 16 tooth. I know it's against Honda, all the stuff they put in and the thought and the technology into theirs, but I think it makes it a better all-rounder bike, to be honest with you. So I'll leave it, for all you guys that want to do it, and just remember that it's 20 quid. If you don't like it, you can always move your old sprocket back to it, which is a case of the panel off, one nut, and change the front sprocket over. So it's not as if it's a massive engine mod on it, it's a sprocket, so you can always change it back. So yeah guys, for me, I think it's a thumbs up. So don't forget guys, if you like the video then please give it a thumbs up. If it's not your cup of tea, give it a thumbs down. But remember, this is for a motorcycle video really. It's just my life daily in Thailand and what I do and what I get up to. Again, from sunny Panga, beautiful surroundings. Hey, come visit.